Top 7 vitamins to strengthen your legs. Imagine waking up each morning with legs that feel strong, steady, and full of life. No more wobbly steps, no more cramping pain, and no more worrying about losing your balance or suffering a fall. If staying active, independent, and confident matters to you, the secret may lie in one simple thing: nutrition. Today, we're revealing 7 of the most powerful vitamins and minerals that can help keep your legs strong and unstoppable. From boosting muscle performance to protecting bone strength and improving circulation, these nutrients can completely transform how you move and feel each day. Whether you love a morning walk, dancing with your grandkids, or just want to stay independent at home, this video is for you. Before we jump in, let me know where you're watching from. Leave a comment below, ask your questions, and be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss the best tips from Elderly Wisdom Insight. Let's build a stronger, healthier future, starting today. 1. Vitamin D, the muscle protector. Let's begin with one of the most crucial nutrients for leg strength as we age: vitamin D. As we get older, it's natural for muscle mass to decline and bones to lose density. Movements that once felt easy, like climbing stairs or standing up, can slowly become more difficult. One often overlooked reason behind this is a lack of vitamin D. But it's not just about keeping your bones from becoming brittle. Vitamin D plays a key role in maintaining balance, strength, and muscle function. Here's why it's so essential. As we age, our skin becomes less efficient at producing vitamin D from sunlight. On top of that, many older adults spend less time outdoors, either due to mobility issues, lifestyle changes, or concerns about sun damage. The result: a widespread vitamin D deficiency that silently weakens leg muscles, reduces balance, and increases the risk of falls. In fact, a study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism found that older adults with healthy vitamin D levels had stronger muscle fibers, better coordination, and improved balance, making them far less likely to suffer injuries or fractures. On the other hand, those who were deficient experienced rapid muscle loss, making everyday tasks like walking or standing up noticeably harder. Vitamin D does far more than help your body absorb calcium. It supports muscle strength by aiding protein production and improving the communication between your nerves and muscles, essential for keeping your legs responsive and agile. It specifically helps maintain fast-twitch muscle fibers, the ones that control quick, stabilizing movements, like catching yourself when you trip. Without enough vitamin D, these fibers deteriorate, reaction times slow down, and muscles grow weaker, raising the risk of a fall or injury. Plus, vitamin D helps lower inflammation in muscle tissue, which can ease leg pain, stiffness, and nighttime cramps many older adults face. So if you're dealing with frequent leg discomfort, slow movement, or balance issues, a vitamin D boost might make a huge difference. Ignoring this deficiency doesn't just lead to weak legs, it opens the door to more serious problems like osteoporosis and bone fractures. Without vitamin D, calcium can't be properly absorbed, leaving your bones fragile and more prone to breaking even from a minor fall. But it doesn't stop there. Low vitamin D has also been linked to increased risks of heart problems, memory decline, and weakened immune function. Seniors who don't get enough are often not only struggling with leg issues, but facing a higher risk of chronic illness that affects their overall quality of life. So, what can you do? The good news is, it's easy to restore your vitamin D levels, and the benefits can be life-changing. Here are the best ways to increase it. 1. Get some sun. Just 15 to 30 minutes of daily sunlight on your arms and legs can give your body a natural vitamin D boost. Aim for early morning or late afternoon sun to be gentle on your skin. Note: sunscreen, while important, can block vitamin D productions, so it's a balance. To eat vitamin D-rich foods while diet alone might not be enough. Certain foods can help, such as fatty fish, salmon, mackerel, Sardines, fortified dairy products, yolks, mushrooms. 3. Consider supplements. 4. Most seniors, especially those who don't get regular sun supplementation, is essential. Most health professionals recommend 800 to 1000 IU per day. While daily intake is essential, higher doses of vitamin D may be necessary for those with significant deficiencies, always under the supervision of a healthcare provider. If you're unsure about your vitamin D status, a simple blood test can offer valuable insight. Today, many doctors routinely test older adults for vitamin D levels, recognizing its key role in preventing falls and fractures. 2. Calcium, the foundation of strength as we grow older. The way our bones maintain themselves begins to shift. Unlike in youth, when bones are constantly rebuilding, aging brings a gradual decline in bone mass, increasing the risk of fractures. This is especially dangerous when it comes to the legs and hips. Hip fractures, femur breaks, and stress fractures in the lower limbs are among the most serious injuries seniors face. What may have been a minor fall years ago can now result in months of limited mobility or even permanent loss of independence, particularly if the bones lack adequate calcium reserves. But calcium's role isn't limited to bones alone. It's also critical for muscle function. Every movement, whether it's walking, climbing stairs, or standing up, relies on a fine-tuned process of muscle contraction. And calcium is the key trigger in that process. Without enough calcium, muscles may cramp, feel weak, or lack the strength to support you properly. That's why people with calcium deficiency often experience frequent leg cramps, fatigue, and a general loss of muscle endurance. So how do you ensure your calcium levels are where they should be? While dairy products such as milk, yogurt, and cheese are classic calcium-rich options, they're not your only choice. Many non-dairy sources also offer a strong calcium boost, including leafy greens like kale and bok choy tofu, sardines, and almonds, fortified plant-based milks like soy or almond milk. The key is variety. Incorporating different sources helps the body absorb calcium more efficiently and supports better bone maintenance. Still, for some people, especially those with limited diets or absorption issues, food alone may not be enough. In these cases, calcium supplements can be a helpful tool. They're even more effective when paired with vitamin D, which helps your body absorb calcium properly. But remember, more isn't always better. Taking excessive amounts of calcium, particularly through supplements, can lead to unwanted side effects like kidney stones, digestive problems, or calcium buildup in arteries. Finding the right balance is crucial. Most experts recommend 1,000 to 1,200 milligrams per day for older adults, ideally from a mix of food and supplements if needed. And here's something many forget: calcium is more effective when paired with movement. Weight-bearing activities like walking, resistance exercises, or even light jogging stimulate bone growth and help guide calcium into the right places your bones and muscles. Without regular physical activity, even a good calcium intake won't do much to strengthen your bones. Neglecting calcium doesn't just weaken your frame, it steals your freedom to move comfortably. Engage in activities you enjoy and maintain independence. Strong bones and powerful muscles begin with calcium, true cornerstone of mobility and confidence. 3. Vitamin B12, the nerve defender. While most people associate strong legs with protein or calcium, very few realize that vitamin B12 plays a crucial role in how well your legs move, respond, and balance. This essential vitamin keeps your nervous system healthy, ensuring that signals from your brain reach your muscles accurately and on time. Without enough B12, the communication between your nerves and muscles breaks down, leading to muscle weakness, instability, and even loss of coordination. One of the most common and early signs of B12 deficiency, that dragging feeling in your legs like they're heavy, numb, or tingling. The problem is, vitamin B12 deficiency is alarmingly common in older adults. Why? Because absorbing this vitamin requires not only the right food, but also a healthy digestive system. Your body needs adequate stomach acid and a special protein called intrinsic factor to extract B12 from food. But as we age, stomach acid production naturally declines. Add in common issues like gastritis, acid reflux, or long-term use of antacids, and absorption drops even further. On top of that, many seniors unknowingly eat low B12 diets, which accelerates the problem. The result is a slow and silent depletion of this critical nutrient, and the effects go far beyond leg weakness. If left untreated, B12 deficiency can cause permanent nerve damage, impacting balance, reflexes, and coordination. In fact, many older adults who experience frequent falls, unsteady walking, or a general feeling that their legs just don't work like they used to, are actually showing signs of neurological damage from a B12 shortage, not just normal aging. The decline is so gradual that it's often misdiagnosed or dismissed. But the good news: restoring B12 levels can lead to remarkable improvements. Studies show that seniors who correct a B12 deficiency often report renewed energy, stronger leg function, and a noticeable boost in stamina. But where do you get B12? Unlike many vitamins, B12 is found almost exclusively in animal products. The best food sources of vitamin B12 include lean meats, fish, eggs, dairy products, and shellfish, particularly clams and liver, which are among the richest natural sources. For those following a plant-based lifestyle or dealing with absorption issues, fortified foods such as breakfast cereals, plant-based milks, or B12 supplements become vital. The good news is that vitamin B12 is one of the safest vitamins to supplement, as any excess is naturally excreted through urine. Many older adults benefit from high-dose B12 supplements or even periodic injections, especially if their bodies struggle to absorb enough through food alone. Regular blood tests can help track levels, ensuring your B12 remains optimal and preventing the slow decline in nerve and leg function that often comes with deficiency. Here's the real takeaway: strong legs are about more than muscle power. They rely on nerve health, reaction speed, and coordination. No matter how much you exercise, if your nervous system isn't firing properly, your legs won't respond as they should. That's why maintaining healthy B12 levels is one of the most overlooked yet powerful strategies for preserving mobility and independence as you age. 4. Magnesium, the muscle relaxer, time you take a step. Magnesium is working behind the scenes to ensure your muscles receive the correct signals to contract and relax smoothly. It acts as the master regulator of muscle function, helping prevent spasms, reduce fatigue, and boost endurance. One of the most overlooked signs of magnesium deficiency is restless leg syndrome or frequent nighttime cramps. Many seniors experience sudden, painful leg contractions, especially during the night, which disrupts sleep and makes recovery from daily activities harder. This isn't just an annoyance. It's a sign that the body is struggling to maintain proper muscle relaxation. Magnesium helps calm overactive nerve signals, reducing muscle tension and preventing involuntary contractions. That's why it's so essential for those who suffer from tightness, cramps, or stiffness. But magnesium's benefits go beyond muscles. It also plays a critical role in bone health. While calcium often gets all the attention, calcium can't do its job properly without magnesium. This mineral regulates calcium transport, ensuring that it gets delivered into the bones instead of being deposited in soft tissues, where it can cause stiffness or discomfort. Research shows that higher magnesium intake is linked to stronger bones and a lower risk of fractures in aging adults, making it a key mineral for overall mobility and stability. Why is magnesium deficiency so common? It's easily depleted by stress, medications, and poor diets. Many older adults take medications like diuretics, proton pump inhibitors, or certain blood pressure drugs, all of which reduce magnesium levels. Combined with modern diets low in magnesium-rich foods, The result is a widespread deficiency that quietly erodes strength, flexibility, and stamina. This is why many seniors find themselves walking shorter distances, climbing stairs more slowly, and feeling fatigued after simple tasks. It's not always just getting older. It's about lacking the right nutrients. Replenishing magnesium can make an immediate difference, relieving cramps, improving energy levels, and making movement feel easier and smoother. The best magnesium-rich foods include leafy greens, spinach, kale, nuts and seeds, almonds, pumpkin seeds, whole grains, legumes, black beans, lentils, avocados for those who struggle to meet their needs through diet alone. Magnesium supplements, especially magnesium citrate or magnesium tar, well absorbed and can restore healthy levels effectively. When magnesium levels are replenished, many seniors notice a remarkable transformation: less cramping, better sleep, smoother movement, and even improved balance and coordination, thanks to magnesium's role in neuromuscular signaling. Point 5. Potassium, the cramp fighter. Picture this. You wake up, step out of bed, and bama, painful calf cramp hits. Sound familiar? Muscle cramps are one of the most common signs of low potassium levels. Why? Potassium is a key regulator of muscle activity, maintaining the delicate balance of fluids inside and outside muscle cells. When potassium is too low, muscles contract involuntarily, causing those sharp, painful cramps, especially in the legs. But cramps are only the tip of the iceberg. Low potassium can also cause your legs to tremble after standing, feel unusually stiff while walking, or simply feel weak and unstable. That's because potassium ensures smooth communication between your brain and your muscles. Without it, signals become sluggish, increasing the risk of missteps, weakness, or even falls. And for seniors, avoiding falls is absolutely critical. Surprisingly, potassium is also tied to bone strength. It helps neutralize acids in the body that can break down bone tissue. Studies suggest that a potassium-rich diet can slow bone loss, lowering the risk of osteoporosis and keeping your leg bones strong and stable. So, potassium isn't just for muscle function, it helps your muscles and bones work together in perfect harmony. The question is, how do you get enough potassium? Fortunately, nature gives us plenty of delicious options. While bananas are the most well-known source, there are many other potassium-rich foods: sweet potatoes, simich beans, and lentils. Orange juice, simple baked potato with the skin, which actually has more potassium than a banana. The key is variety. Teaing a range of these foods daily ensures your muscles and bones get steady support. For those who struggle with potassium intake, supplements might seem tempting, but they should only be used under medical guidance, as too much potassium can be harmful. How much potassium do you really need? The recommended daily intake is around 2,600 milligrams for women and 3,400 milligrams for men. This daily amount is usually easy to reach through a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and legumes. However, for those with certain health conditions like kidney disease or high blood pressure, it's important to monitor potassium levels carefully. In these cases, it's best to work with a healthcare provider to determine the right intake for your body. 6. Vitamin K, the bone and joint protector when it comes to bone strength. Calcium and vitamin D often take center stage, but without vitamin K, these nutrients can't do their jobs effectively. Vitamin K acts as the essential link, helping direct calcium into your bones rather than allowing it to build up in soft tissues or arteries, which could cause stiffness, poor circulation, or even heart problems. Think of vitamin K as a traffic controller, guiding calcium to the right places and helping keep your bones solid and your legs strong. This becomes even more important as we age. Research shows that people with higher vitamin K intake tend to have denser bones, fewer fractures, and better overall skeletal health. That's because vitamin K activates a key protein called osteocalcin, which binds calcium to the bone matrix, making bones more resilient and resistant to breaking. But vitamin K's benefits don't stop at bone density. It's also vital for joint flexibility and muscle function. While often overlooked, healthy legs require more than just strong bones. They need well-functioning joints and coordinated muscle movement. Vitamin K helps reduce inflammation in the joints, which can slow the development of osteoarthritis and ease stiffness, especially in the knees. If you experience aching knees or stiffness after long periods of sitting, you might be lacking vitamin K. Mobility issues, like poor balance or difficulty walking, are often tied to weakened leg muscles. Emerging studies suggest vitamin K supports muscle coordination and strength, especially in older adults. It helps maintain proper calcium balance in muscle cells, which is key to smooth, controlled movements and reduced risk of falls. So, where do you get vitamin K? The best sources of vitamin K: 1. The plant-based form include spinach, kale, Swiss, chard collard, greens, Brussels sprouts. Then there's vitamin K2, found in fermented foods like natto, fermented soybeans, aged cheeses, animal-based foods like egg yolks. And liver. Vitamin K2 is especially beneficial because it remains active in the body longer and plays an even bigger role in ensuring calcium goes into bones rather than arteries. To naturally raise your vitamin K intake, aim to eat more leafy greens and fermented foods. Adding a serving of kale to a smoothie or a side of sautéed spinach to your meal can make a real difference. However, people with digestive issues or those taking long-term antibiotics may have trouble absorbing vitamin K from food. In these cases, supplementation may help, but there's an important caution. If you're on blood-thinning medication like warfarin, always speak with your doctor before increasing vitamin K, as it affects blood clotting and could interfere with your treatment. 7. Vitamin B6, the neuromuscular supporter. Vitamin B6, or pyridoxine, plays a much bigger role in leg strength and coordination than many people realize. While a range of nutrients contribute to mobility, B6 is crucial for nerve health, muscle repair, and helping the body properly use protein to build and maintain muscle tissue. Without enough B6, even strong muscles can become weak over time. Tasks like getting up from a chair or climbing stairs may start to feel unusually difficult, not because of aging, but due to an underlying nutrient deficiency. One of the most overlooked effects of low B6 levels is on the nervous system. Poor B6 status can cause slowed or misdirected nerve signals, which might result in numbness, tingling, or unstable walking patterns. Many older adults assume these symptoms are just due to aging, when in fact, it might be signs of poor neuromuscular function. B6 also helps prevent inflammation-related fatigue in the muscles. It plays a key role in regulating inflammatory responses, which in turn keeps muscles more flexible and less prone to soreness or stiffness. If your recovery after physical activity feels slower than it should, increasing your B6 levels could make a significant difference. Another vital role of B6 is in the production of red blood cells, which deliver oxygen throughout your body, including your muscles. A deficiency in B6 can lead to low hemoglobin levels, which may cause your muscles to feel tired or heavy even after light exertion because they're not getting the oxygen they need down. The good news: vitamin B6 is widely available in everyday foods. Great dietary sources include poultry like chicken or turkey, fish, especially salmon and tuna, bananas, potatoes, chickpeas, fortified cereals, Dinah seal, adding these foods to your daily meals is a natural and effective way to rebuild your B6 levels and support both nerve function and muscle performance. For those with digestive issues or nutrient absorption or dietary limitations, B6 supplements may be necessary. The recommended daily intake for older adults is 1.5 milligrams per day for women, 1.7 milligrams per day for men. It's generally safe to get B6 through food, but be cautious with high-dose supplements. Overuse over time can lead to nerve damage, so the best approach is to focus on a balanced, nutrient-rich diet that delivers what your body needs without risk. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button. It helps us keep bringing you valuable content. Have questions or ideas for future topics? Drop a comment below. We love hearing from you. And of course, subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss out on the latest health tips and insights. Stay informed, stay active, stay healthy. We'll see you in the next video.